Hey everybody, we're starting to go live. So excited. We have Arshia Hasnain. Oh my gosh, okay, just making sure.
She's just going to slaughter this last name.
Right?
But that's okay.
Exactly.
That's absolutely fine.
That's what we do.
Minute.
So we go live in 4 minutes. So you guys start jumping on.
I just can't wait. Can't wait to talk to you, talk back to us, guys.
I know, right?
Super excited.
So people are starting to, Facebook will like get people going. What is going on? Why can't I see it?
But it was visible before, right?
Yeah, it should be showing me on Facebook right now that we're live.
And does it?
No. I don't understand why, because normally it does. Wait a minute, hold on. Let's see something here. Public. Okay, yeah, we're good. There we are.
Oh, perfect.
Ah, I was like, wait a minute now. Okay.
So where are we going to be
Be
looking?
patient. That's what it is. Patience. So
Patience is virtue, for sure.
Exactly.
But I don't know where to
Hey, Jet, how are you, my friend? Let's see. I'm going to turn this down so you can't hear the media. Not that.
Excited.
This down so you can't hear the media. Thank you. Okay, so now we can see. All right. So everybody who comes in, just say hello, welcome yourself, or I'll welcome you when I know that you're there. And then, my gosh, it's just going to be like so much fun.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
I can feel the energy right now.
Right? It's very strong.
Absolutely.
Very strong.
Absolutely.
I love this show. I really do. And I love doing this kind of work. So it's something where, I don't know. I just love it. I really do. There's not even words.
I'm excited to be a part of it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I'm excited to be a part of it. I'm excited to learn from you too. I mean, everybody's going to learn from me, but I've got a lot of learning from you.
I know. It's going to be like so much fun. There's a couple of people on. So say hello, hit like and love, all those wonderful things. And then the more who like and love and share, I will do a private reading for you.
Ooh.
So that is a treat that you do not want to miss. So like it, love it, share it, make comments, and I'll put you guys in a hat, and I will definitely let you go or get you going. So Lisa, hello.
Hi, Lisa.
Oh my gosh, nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Like and love and let us know you're there. This is awesome. We're going to be going live in such a short time.
Ooh, a minute to go?
Yep, a minute to go. 43 seconds.
Countdown backwards.
It's going to be so much fun. We're going to be talking about so much stuff. I have to not get distracted over here at the phone. But this helps me to realize, a lot of people will say there's something wrong with the internet. So I always like to see if it's going on my phone. Then I'm like, okay, it's on their end.
Okay, great.
So sometimes there's hiccups,
That's
but
right.
we're doing it on
technology.
2 different modalities. But I love it. So we'll have this also on YouTube as well, because I'll download it, put it on YouTube,
wonderful.
website, and then I'll give it to you as well. And then you can share it like crazy.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds.
5
4,
seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Let's get started.
Blog Talk Radio.
People are always saying, you'll never make it.
Don't listen to them.
You feel weak and have lost all your courage.
Be brave. Be bold.
Guess what? It all ends right now. Welcome to Just Rita, a show that empowers women all over the world to be the best version of themselves. No matter where you come from, that will not dictate who you will be in life. Join your host, Rita Doman, right now and learn that you can have it all because you know you are worthy of all those goodies in life and want to make your life shine. It's just in time. It's just for you. It's just that simple. It's Just Rita. Now, here is your host of the Just Rita radio show, Rita Doman.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. No matter where you are in the world, I want to welcome you in to the Just Rita Real Talk live radio show at www.justritarealtalk.com, as well as Blog Talk Radio and Facebook Live. Oh my gosh, you guys, I want to welcome you in. Thank you so much for being here. Jed is here, Lisa's here, Bonnie's here. I'm so excited. This is Arshia Hasnain. And oh my gosh, I cannot wait to introduce her to you.
I'd love to meet all of you too, each one of you.
But oh my gosh, it is going to be so much fun. We are going to be talking about Suzy's Place today, which a friend of mine, Naz, she introduced me to Arshia, I think just last week.
Absolutely.
And so we were able to meet. It was last week, right?
It was last week.
And then, oh my gosh, like time is like flying by. I can't even keep track.
She introduced us last week.
But we did meet this week.
We met this week.
That's what I thought. I'm like,
we
wait a
met
minute.
on Monday.
Yes.
And here we are.
And
Friday.
here we are. I know, right? It's going to be so much fun. So, Trisha, thank you for joining us. I'm so glad that you are here. So, like and share, love it. What I'm going to do throughout. If the more you like and share and love and let everybody know that we're be talking about this important topic, which is Suzy's Place, and we're going to talk about what it really is. I will pull somebody out of my little hat, and then I'm going to do a one-on-one reading with you. So you get to do an angel reading, which is absolutely amazing. I just did one last night for a listener in Florida, and it was amazing. So I love doing these things. I love to, give back, especially to my listeners and the fans. And I know, right? Like I got fans and listeners, and
I'm a huge fan. I met her only Monday.
Right?
I'm a fan already.
Oh my gosh.
I already am.
I'll be signing napkins
Please
later
do.
on. But anyway, as we start the show, we always do a quick little reading. And so I've got 4 different decks. So I'm going to pull some cards, and then we're going to do a quick little reading. I always clear myself, which I've been doing all day and preparing and calling in my guides and spirit, as well as whoever is going to be listening and participating here. Hey, Barbara. Oh, my gosh, I'm so glad to see you. So like and share, because like I said, I'm going to do a one-on-one, so somebody gets to win a one-on-one reading with me. So whatever the cards pop out, this is really for the collective of all of us. So there's a lot of things that people are going through right now, and they just need a little boost. But tomorrow, everything's going to shift and change because we're getting the new moon, and we're all going into a better, not a better energy. The energy is going to be higher, so it's going to be amazing. So we will see what is going on here. Everything should start to feel better for people. Oh my God, I love the love. You guys are awesome. It's amazing. All right.
So how many cards are you going to pull out?
Right. Okay.
All right. 3 cards.
So those are the 3 cards of the angels. So those popped out. And then we've got some crystal cards. We'll see how many of those pop out. 2 of those of the crystal cards. And then, of course, we've got the fairies, which I absolutely love these guys. The fairies are so bossy, but you know what? It's so cool because they literally tell us what to do. So after you kind of have an idea of what's going on, they give you guidance and tell you exactly, okay, what to do. No, we're not reading all those.
We're not?
No, because it'll take up the whole show.
They fell on the floor.
I
guys.
know.
So sorry.
They want to be read, and I appreciate them. But we have to be mindful of our time.
3 fairies?
So we've got 3 fairies.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And we've got some animals. They're new, the animal spirit. So they always have messages for us. So if you guys are seeing animals 2-3 times, they keep crossing your path, that's when you have to start paying attention, look them up, the spiritual meaning for whatever animal it is that you're seeing, bird, however it is. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so the first one that we're starting out with is balance. So we all need to get a little balance in our lives right now. We are at the end of the year, literally. We're Thanksgiving is next week. People are trying to get in as much business as possible. People are trying to get ready for the holidays, trying to plan, get things going. So everybody's feeling a little crazy right now. So one of the things is you want to start getting balance. You know, schedule out your time, what you're doing for work, and then what you're doing for your home life, that kind of thing. That's what you want to start focusing on. So balance. All right. And then Archangel Raphael, it's Malachite, the grace for the grand gesture. So this here is awesome. This is, there's a lot that's going to be going on. And so when you have the Malachite, you are going to be able to really enjoy everything that's happening, everything that you put into what you're doing. Hey, Emily, it's going to be grand. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be received very well. So that's something that you want to start thinking about and doing. Your fairy is awakening, which, by the way, tomorrow's a new moon, and it's literally the energy is shifting. So change the way you're looking at the situation, embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in the action. So when you've got balance, the grand gesture, and then you've got awakening, this is something where you want to pay attention to how you are reacting. So instead of reacting at something, you want to respond to it. Don't let things get out of proportion. You know, really focus with the energies the way they are right now, as well as the holidays are right around the corner. People get crazy. They have no time for nonsense. They're fighting in the stores. They're trying to get what they need. Everything has to be perfect. This is where they're telling you to calm down, just start to relax. And so that's what they're telling you. So start paying attention to that. 7 of Winter, Magpie. That's pretty cute. This is our animal card. So caution will help you avoid the loss of valuables, including non-material resources, such as a time of peace of mind. I love it. I'm telling you, it's all different decks, right? But that's what's going on here. So they're telling you, even your animal is like, calm down. You need to relax, enjoy what's going on. Don't get yourself all crazy. The holidays come and go. But, you know, people all the time get so upset and so stressed out, and they get depressed, and it's never enough. You've got to just calm down and really enjoy every moment that you have, because the life seems to be going by faster and faster. The kids are growing up faster and faster.
This year has gone by
I
so
know.
quickly, right?
I still feel like I'm stuck at the 4th of July.
Right.
Honest to God.
Thanksgiving next week.
It's ridiculous. Like, I can't get past it. It's like we went through a big flood. I've had to deal with a lot of things. And now here we are, you know, we're going into Thanksgiving next week. And I'm like, what? Doesn't make sense to me at all. All right. Trust. Trust everything is working out for your highest good. Quit questioning everything. If you can't get something for Thanksgiving, then don't worry about it. If you don't feel like you have it to get for a Christmas gift or whatever, don't worry about it. Trust your intuition, trust your gut, because that's where you got to know enough is enough. You don't have to go overboard. You don't have to go crazy. Just enjoy the time. Like right now, you know, I know people are getting aggravated because the Christmas music is already on. I love it. It puts me in the spirit. Even though Thanksgiving's not here yet, it just puts me in that loving, I love this time of year. It's like my favorite.
Lighting ceremony tomorrow downtown Chicago.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so they're going to be setting up the lights on Michigan Avenue.
Oh my God. See, I love stuff like that. Exactly.
Embrace it. Enjoy it.
And Hallmark has got all their Christmas movies on. So I don't know how you can be a crank while you're watching those shows. I'm telling you, it's just like so much fun. Just figure out ways to get yourself in a better light. 5 of Winter, walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. So some of you are dealing with people who are trying to get more out of you, and they're being dishonest in a way that they're going about. I actually had to deal with that today.
I'm dealing with something like that too.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Somebody,
this card is so relevant right now.
Yeah, somebody called me today and tried to say something about me that's not true. And I like totally was like, I remembered the situation to the detail. And I was like, what? So for this to come out, I had to do what I had to do to then get that energy out of my space. That's why everything's saged. And it's amazing that this card came up. Right. So that's not just us dealing with it. You guys are dealing with it too. So cut out the dead wood. Honestly, don't worry about it. They are not worth your time. They're not worth your energy. They're actually trying to steal from you, and you don't need that kind of drama in your life. So let's go into the holidays with a great way of being, especially, you know, people are still, you know, forgetting family over stupid politics. Don't worry about the politics. Don't worry about those stupid conversations. Don't let this stuff get in the way of your happiness, okay? That's what they're saying. Knock it off. Archangel Michael. Oh my God, I love it. You know what? Because we're going through so many things right now, you got to call in Archangel Michael. He'll get rid of the dead wood for you for sure.
He's my favorite.
He will just like sword them down, and he'll be good to go. Just call upon him, and I'm telling you,
he's
it's
protecting
all
you.
good.
He's there protecting us.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I agree.
I believe
yeah. Oh my gosh. All right. So Angel Isda, it's carnelian, it's nourishment. All right, you guys, it's time for you to start doing some reading, some education, whatever it is. Me, it's spiritual, whatever it is for you, whatever's different. Also, you know, if you're studying something, if you're interested in something, start reading about it. Start nourishing yourself with knowledge in guidance. It's not necessarily always food. But it could be foods now that we're coming up to the holidays as well. So make sure that you're also putting good food in your body, not just all the crap. You know what I mean? Desserts, appetizers, and alcohol.
Start now, because on the day of,
right,
we're going to lose control.
Oh
right?
my God,
so
for sure.
Start now, eat healthy.
Absolutely.
Think right. Read up on things that you need to read up on. Enrich your mind, enrich your heart.
Exactly.
And then
I
go
agree.
all out when it's Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Day.
Oh
and
my
New
gosh.
Year's. My God. Yes.
I know. The holidays are crazy. Hey, Frankie, I'm so glad you're there to join us. So yes, absolutely. Those are the things that you want to make sure that you are definitely doing. So that is great. I love that. Justice. Oh, interesting. The elephant. That's our animal card. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the world today, for sure. A lot for people who are listening. Fair decisions will be made after all the evidence is reviewed impartially. Have compassion for others and try to see all the sides of a disagreement. So here's the thing. Things are going to continue. Calling our Archangel Michael for the assistance. But look at all the sides. Be open to it. Make sure you don't take anything that's not yours, and forgive whoever's around you, but it doesn't mean you get to participate with them. So you can forgive it, let it go, but then they get to go on their merry way, causing drama elsewhere. So you'll still have a little bit of drama, but just call in Archangel Michael and it'll be fine. Just be open, honest, and just say how you feel all the time, so there's nothing that there's any discrepancy whatsoever. All right, and the last fairy is the Hermit. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. The Hermit. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth.
Isn't this perfect for right now?
Yes, absolutely. This is totally perfect for right now, especially for what we're going to be talking about, which is amazing. So the cards never lie. So, you know, a lot of times it's easy for people to go and party and do all kinds of things. And, you know, a lot of times too, people get themselves in trouble at the holidays. Yeah. You know, the stupid Christmas parties because they drank too much and they made a fool out of themselves in front of the boss, or they did stupid things or slept with a coworker or did like crazy stuff, right? So you might want to hone it in. If you're that person to get in trouble, stay at home. Just say, I'm sick, I've got the flu, no can do, buckaroo, and then you'll stay out of trouble. Start doing something that's going to nourish you.
Or just hold off on the alcohol for a little bit.
For sure. Hold off on the alcohol for that
Go
night.
Enjoy, meet your colleagues, co-workers, families.
Yes.
Let's not drink, maybe.
Don't drink so much. That's for sure. Water it down.
Designated driver.
Exactly. Designated driver, because the police will be out. Trust me. They will be out. All right. So that was the reading, you guys. That's amazing. That's really good. I like it. Thank you. So I am sending spirit back. Ah, that's amazing. I'm going to tell them they can go.
Oh, I like that.
I love this.
I love this chime.
Yes. Oh my gosh. This is usually I call them in this way, but now we're just going to send them out. Send them out to everyone that's listening to us. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's amazing. So the energy is clear. The room's been saged. The crystals are everywhere. So it's you can feel it's really, the air is thick in my room.
It is. It is.
For sure. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, you guys. It is hour. So let me tell you why we're here. So Suzy's Place. Arshia is amazing, and she works with a group of ladies, which I don't know if you guys saw, that was on the website, on the Blog Talk Radio. Jennifer's there. Girlfriends, Amber Griffin, can you do one for me, please? Yes. We'll have to put her in a hat. So there it is. And if she gets picked out, then yes. Otherwise, I do readings for people one-on-one. So they can go to my website and check that out. And then we can get talking about that. So anyway, but thank you, Frankie. I totally appreciate that. And Jennifer, I'm so excited that you're there. Okay, so, oh my gosh, Suzy's Place. This is amazing. So, I know that domestic violence is running rampant in our society, which for me, it's absolutely crazy. I cannot believe this day and age, when we are in the society that we're in, and, the women are more, they're strong, they're forceful, they're throwing sinks across a gym, you know what I mean? Working out like crazy, yoga, their body is amazing, right?
Right.
And then yet we still have women who are being abused in such a way that is heartbreaking, to be quite honest.
Just to throw out one huge big statistics at you. Let's not talk about the statistics. Right now, the women that are in Suzy's Place, that are in our domestic violence shelter, all of them work. Okay? All of them are educated. All of them have careers. But unfortunately, like you were saying, that we have powerful women. We have women that are CEOs. We have women that are running their businesses. We have women that are in education. All of these women that can stand up on their feet, that are standing up on their feet, are still going through domestic violence.
Isn't that unbelievable? That's to me, it's you have got to be kidding me.
Absolutely. You've got to be kidding me. And the statistics that I wanted to throw out, but I held off on that.
Sure.
In the entire city of Chicago, 157 beds are designated for domestic violence victims. That's it. In the entire city of Chicago.
First of all, when I hear 157 beds, I'm oh my God, that's a lot of women being abused.
Right.
But then you look at the other perspective, and it's only 157 beds. So if we're looking at only 157 beds, what in the world is going on?
Obviously domestic violence doesn't just mean physical violence, right?
Right.
There's a lot of emotional violence that also takes place.
Right.
It's all an issue of control.
Correct.
A matter of whoever that significant other is, whether it's your spouse, whether it's your boyfriend, whoever it is, they want to control your life.
Yeah.
And they will make sure that you are cut off from any family member, from any friend, from anybody that can help you out in that situation. Wow. So slowly these things start off as emotional abuse,
Yeah.
and then eventually they end up as physical abuse.
It's amazing to me. It's just, I don't know, you know.
And the need is so great. That's the surprising thing. You know, you don't want things in today's day and age.
Right.
For us to have these shelters, we should be educated enough. We should have moved on beyond this topic. But unfortunately, there are so many cases that come to us.
Even in McHenry County, there is shelters for women for domestic violence. Turning Point is one of them.
Right.
And I believe it's like 1,600 cases.
It's ridiculous.
In McHenry County. Yeah. So McHenry County is a spit on the map compared to Chicago's.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
Chicago is a huge demographic.
20,000 calls are received a day at the hotline, domestic violence hotline.
I can't even imagine.
So you just can't even wrap your head around that number.
No.
Right?
If you're getting 20,000 phone calls for help.
This is the general domestic violence hotline.
I can't even, I just can't even imagine.
And, Suzy's Place, we are in the Rogers Park area. So we're in Chicago. It's a very diverse neighborhood. So we've got, people that are coming in from the South Asian community, from the Eastern European communities, from the Mexican community, from the African American community. So it's a very diverse population that we're serving.
Right.
And within the Rogers Park area, we've partnered with the Swedish Covenant Hospital. Their emergency room department is who calls us and asks us if we have any space available.
Wow.
So you think about it. There's so many stories that are out there that come to me on a daily basis. And this is just one hospital, one community, one neighborhood.
It's amazing to me. I just can't even, this is something that I know that I've always wanted to participate in, work in, help in.
Right.
For the simple fact that I grew up in a situation where there was violence in my house. There was physical, mental, emotional abuse. And for me, when I finally left that lifestyle, you kind of going from one frying pan to the other frying pan, which I did. I married somebody who I shouldn't have, but it is what it is. But then I found my way. I found my voice.
Right. But
one of the things for me, I've always known deep down I was special, and I've always been a fighter. Like I fight. And even when I was younger, I made decisions for myself how things were going to go, and they weren't going to go. But you don't even realize that you will get into another frying pan just because I'm not being physically hit. It didn't mean that I wasn't being mentally abused and emotionally abused. And so for me, this topic is so important to me. Wherever I can help, I will participate in.
The thing is that we need to educate our communities, our schools, our worship places, anywhere that we can go and talk about domestic violence. Domestic violence happens in children. It happens in adults. It happens in seniors. You could be handicapped. Do you know how hard it is for a handicapped person to get away? A normal person like you and I, who can walk out of a house, who might have that option to walk out of a house. If somebody's on a wheelchair, if somebody's on a bed, they can't move.
Well, that just happened. That just happened, 2 years ago with the autistic boy?
There's so many cases.
Where the kids, the teenagers, got a hold of him and tortured him for hours. So it's like stuff like that. It's amazing. You hear about it all the time in the nursing homes.
Right.
And then also with the domestic violence, the kids are what inspires me, because those are the ones you have to really get to. Because when you are helping the mother, or, when you're helping her, she's trying to get herself together. But the children, you don't realize how angry the children are.
Again, it's an education. It's not just the education of the mother.
Because those cycles repeat.
Absolutely.
And so if you've got your boys grow up to think that's how you live and that's how you do it. And that's how you treat women. Your girls will find someone who's just like that, or they might be an abuser themselves.
Right.
So your boy could even be, abuser or abused.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's like Those are the things that are so important.
And you
know,
need to try to, obviously there's no perfect time for these women to get out.
right.
So if there is a time, if you have a friend, I think it's important to talk about it. Talk to your friend, talk to a colleague, talk
Yeah.
to a family member, somebody that you can trust. If there is something happening in your home, let that person become aware.
Yeah, too many times people don't
just
talk
stay
about
silent.
it.
Yeah.
They don't say anything. I'm a whistleblower. I've always been a whistleblower. I cannot keep my mouth shut. I'm estranged from my family because I am a whistleblower. So they hate me,
But
which is fine. But my son, his life is totally different. He did not experience anything that I have grown up in. And, they did the best that they could. They've been through it, so it's the cycle that repeats itself
Right.
over and over and over again. So I can't fault them for it. However, I don't need to participate in
Right.
it. And so that's something where they have to really start to pay attention is, start to talk, tell people.
I
You may
agree.
not win friends,
I agree.
but you may save your life and your children's life.
And again, we need to educate the community. I
Yes.
think that's where it starts. We shouldn't be hiding these things under our rugs. We should be talking about it.
Oh my God, for sure.
Before, nobody used to talk about cancer. Cancer was like one of these diseases that, oh my goodness, nobody talked
Right?
about it.
Nobody knew
You just
about
keep
it.
it hush hush, keep it quiet. Now look at it. The amount
Everybody
of
has
research.
it.
Everybody has it. There's so much research out there. You get a lot of reinforcement when you talk about it
Right.
to someone, with someone. They might have certain experiences that they might be able to share with your healing process.
Exactly. I agree.
That's the thing. If you think you're the only one in a domestic violence situation,
Right.
no, there might be other people that might have gone through it. Get their help.
See, that's the thing. And that's why I do what I do, is because, whether my family sees it or not, that's how I view it. And that's how I see it. And I was a kid growing up in it.
Right.
So for me, I made decisions and how things were going to go and how things were going to be different.
And you were lucky that you were strong enough. A lot of people don't have that strength from within.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm
because they
saying?
literally believe the lies that they've been told,
Yes.
and they've been beaten down so badly. And I feel like I'm the type of person who jumps in and, I have to shine a light bright on somebody so they can really capture how awesome they are. That is the thing that I love to do.
Every person has a quality that makes them special.
Yeah.
And I think we need to work on those qualities. So the women that come into our shelter, yes, they're depressed. Yes, they're going through a tough time. But we need to be able to find a way for them to talk to our psychologists, talk to our social workers, talk to our
Yes.
psychiatrists, and make them feel like, you matter.
Right.
Your voice matters. No more saying no. You have children that are with you that you are responsible for. Where are they going to go? If you want the foster care system to take care of them, fine. But
Right.
if you want your children to be with you,
Right.
you need to control what is happening in your life. And then eventually you'll be able to help your children walk through that. line.
Exactly. You know what? And it's so fitting because I put it on Facebook. I also put it on my website under the vlogging, and it's on YouTube.
Okay.
There's this woman, she's the activist mommy, and it's a videotape where women are, when you're running in the woods with the headset on, you're
Right.
going along,
Right.
how somebody can come up to you, attack you, and do whatever they want. So this woman's actually getting trained how to defend herself doing that, because this is now starting to happen a lot. And it's amazing. And that was so fitting for this conversation today, because women have got to learn how to defend themselves. And don't be afraid to punch someone in the throat. Don't be afraid to take somebody out or call the police. But, and they do that, but then they also bail them out of jail.
Right.
But I promise you, if you separate yourself and you let them go, and I know a lot of victims, so they, oh my gosh, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know. I'm not psychic. Darn. I've got the energy, but I'm not psychic.
They protect their abusers. And that's the biggest thing, because I think it's going to be way worse than what they got.
Unfortunately, we live in a society, in a culture where boys need to behave like boys. They need to be manly. They cannot show emotion. They shouldn't cry. And girls, they need to be girly. They need to be feminine. They need to learn how to sit. They need to know how to walk. They need to know how to cook. So, we need to change the thing. There's nothing wrong with walking well, dressing well, cooking. Everybody. Right. I mean, I think it's great. If you can cook, if I can cook, more power to me.
We're not starving. That's for sure.
But, we need to change the mindset of the culture. Yes. Our boys are just as emotional. And they can be just as loving, as nurturing.
And I agree with you because I believe boys are more emotional than girls.
But we are told that we tell them not to.
Yeah, I let mine be emotional.
You need to let them.
I let him play with my Cabbage Patch till it was no longer a Cabbage Patch. Okay. I mean,
you've got Ken and Barbie, right?
Right.
That's okay. That's absolutely fine. Boys can play with dolls, and girls can play with trucks and trains.
Yes.
We shouldn't say that a boy needs to be developed like a boy. His mental ability needs to develop like a man.
Because then that's where they don't know what to do with that frustration. And not that we're giving them an excuse, right? No. But it's something where you have to really start to understand that you can tap into your emotions. You're not going to be weak.
You need to build in humility.
Yes.
You need to build in these emotions in children, which should be unisex, right? It shouldn't be whether it's a boy or a girl. You should learn to be a good human being, a good person, a kind individual.
Oh my gosh, for sure.
You need to be able to say, this is wrong. Why is this wrong? Because, I've been taught as a child that, I shouldn't behave in this manner. This is not right. So as a community, we need to educate. We need to educate from the elementary school system all the way up into, I would say, the senior citizen facility.
I agree.
Talk to people. And people love to give. They have so much to give. They have so many ideas to share. They have so many, people like to donate.
I know.
If you ask people for anything, it's the thing is you need to ask, right?
Exactly.
You need to ask for help. And there are people out there who will help you.
Oh my gosh, for sure.
And not just one. You will. There is a host of
right, and
that will be willing to help.
The whole thing with domestic violence too. It's like we really do need to educate society.
We need to educate.
There was another thing that I saw on Facebook today. It was an article, and I don't know where it happened, but it was a few weeks back. A woman was a model, and for 6 hours she just stood there, and you could do whatever you wanted to her. And what sickened me was what people actually did do to her. And a lot of men were pouring drinks on her head.
Just degrading things.
Degrading her, cutting her clothes off with razors, then cutting her, sticking her with a thorny rose. All these different things. And I was
she getting paid for this? I mean,
I have no idea if she was getting paid for it. But either way, if she was getting paid or not, this is the part that I don't like. This is the part where we have to really realize what's going on in our society, is that just because somebody's standing there and you could do anything you want, right? Most people, normal people, loving, good-hearted people would be like, hey, and walk away, right?
Or give her a hug or just a nice embrace.
Right? Like, on what planet would you do those vile things? So, then I was reading some of the comments where people were like attacking this woman. I was like, well, wait a minute now. Why aren't you looking at the society and the men who are abusing her in the first place? Because that's what they do in their society. Right. That's what they do in their little world. That's how they treat people.
I agree.
So I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Like, I was, I certainly wouldn't have stood there for 6 hours.
The thing is that right and wrong, we need to know what those boundaries are.
Oh my God,
we need to be taught what those boundaries are.
Yeah, you have to have respect for life. Yeah. And that's all it is, is respecting life, loving one another, and realizing that, people hurt.
Absolutely.
I mean, honest to God, if I punched you in the face right now, you would be in pain.
Absolutely.
And if you did it to me, so would I. It would be like, so why would we do it? And why would we inflict that on
But again,
somebody else?
nobody's asking that question.
I know.
Nobody's asking why.
No.
That's why we've got, shelters that are full. 90% of the time, a woman might call a hotline and want a shelter,
Yeah.
space, or a bed. 90% of the time, they're turned away because the shelters are full.
It's amazing. I can't wait to view your shelter, but I viewed Turning Point, which is in Woodstock.
Right.
And man, that is under lock and key. You have to literally go through a maze in order to find where people are.
But you can't, obviously, you can't tell people about the location.
Right.
Right? I mean, that is very secretive.
Yeah.
The only people that do know it is the police department that is in our district.
Yeah.
That's about it. Anybody else other than us know the location of the shelter.
Yeah. That's amazing too, because
so you have to keep it private because these women
are underground.
They need to be in a safe house, a safe haven. Away from this person.
How sad is that?
It is very sad. And most of the times, who are you running away from? From the person that you loved? From the person that you should be the most safe with?
I know.
The home that you think is your sanctuary? You're running away from that?
Yeah. That's
where
terrible.
you need to think about all these issues.
Yeah.
And that's what Suzy's Place does. You'll come and see the space.
Oh, I cannot wait to see the space.
It's a really nice space where these women do feel like that they are at home. They are comfortable. They have a nice place that they can sit, they can read, they can watch TV. They have a space for themselves, and they have the luxury of coming in and out whenever they want to. They are the decision makers of their life. Whereas unfortunately, when they're with their significant other, they can't make any step without getting a consent.
I can't even imagine
that person.
Like I just don't even understand, especially in 2017, that we're actually still this far behind in the times where this is still going on.
I had a call from Swedish Covenant. They said they had a woman who was in their ER department. She was 8 months pregnant, and she had been beat up pretty bad by her boyfriend. If we had space. And I said, yes, we've got space. And she's like, we're going to keep her overnight just to monitor her. And in the morning, I'll send her over. And I said, okay, what time? Tell me, I'll meet you there. So do you want us to come and pick her up, or will you drop her off? They said, we'll drop her off. And we were like, fine, 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. It's like 9:30. What's going on? What happened is that the boyfriend came. He decided that he apologized to the girl.
Oh my God.
And she decided that she was going to go back.
That's the stuff that drives me crazy.
So,
oh my
so
gosh.
Here I am running around like a
trying to
headless
figure
chicken,
it out.
trying to figure out, everything that will be fine for this pregnant woman too. She's 8 months pregnant, and trying to make sure that the facility is set for her.
Can you imagine?
But at the last minute, how easy it is to manipulate these young girls. And majority of the times they are young. Majority of the times. The majority of the cases that we have seen, they have been very young.
Well, oh my God. Remember when Rihanna got beat up by Chris Brown?
Yeah.
And the girls were on, I saw the comments of she deserved it. She must have really pushed him too far this time. It was accepting to them.
Nobody
and I was
deserves
like,
to be hit. Nobody. I could make you as angry as I could. I could say the most vile things to you as possible, but you don't have the right to hit me.
No.
You have no right. You can shout back at me, yell back at me with your words. Fine. If I'm yelling, maybe you want to have a yelling match.
Yeah.
But that should be it. We need to know how to control and curb our anger. And yes, mental illness is a problem.
Well,
It's
that's
a
the biggest
huge problem.
thing. It's like these cycles keep being repeated and they get worse and worse and worse.
It is a sickness. It is a disease. We need to recognize this.
Yeah.
A lot of these men that are going through with hitting these women, with being emotionally aggressive towards these women, they themselves have
been hit and abused that way too.
Yes. So again, they need to make the effort themselves to decide that I need to be seen.
It's just crazy.
It's crazy. It is. It is crazy.
I cannot even imagine like this kind of stuff. Like, you know, I know where I came from,
Right.
and I knew what it took to get my head on straight.
mhm,
I mean, a lot of work, a lot of
Right,
self-development,
right.
a lot of counseling, seminars, all kinds of things.
And that's what Suzy's Place does too. We
Yeah.
work with the woman to rehabilitate her life. We give them 3 months in our shelter. So 3 months is a very long time. You know, it gives them time to settle down, to really think about what they want to do, whether or not they want to be with the person.
Yeah.
You know, our ultimate goal is for the family to be united. We do not want families to separate. If it can work, if she can go back, if she wants to go back, we want to work with whatever idea is in her head.
Right.
And we will help her, whether she wants emotional help, whether she wants legal help, whether she wants any kind of job training assistance. We are there.
I
backing
think
her
that's
up.
amazing. I love that. And I love this whole concept that you have. I know there's a lot of shelters out there, but I really do love what you're doing because it really gives them a feeling of being at a home, in home,
Yes.
not necessarily the one that they wanted, but
But it's still a home. It's not one
Yeah.
of those small little, you know, know-rise
right,
ceiling.
where you know you're in a
apartments. Yeah.
shelter.
Yeah.
Where
This
you know
doesn't
you're in
feel
an
like a
empty,
shelter.
closed, cold
No.
space
No.
where you know people have come and
No.
gone.
No.
But
You know,
that's the part
because
where I think is amazing.
everybody that's coming into our shelter, I don't even like to use the word shelter. I call it a home.
Yes.
Okay, to these women that come.
But you know
I
what?
call
When
it
we
a
use
home.
shelter, it like shocks people a little bit.
No, it's good to give them that shock value.
Yeah.
But for the women, we use the term
Home.
home. And, you know, we want to make them feel as comfortable
Yeah.
in that space. You know, we don't want them to feel like, oh my gosh, where have I come? This dark, dingy, dismal place,
Right.
you know, where they have no freedom. They have a lot of freedom in that space to make decisions wherever they want to make.
Right.
So we
See,
will
and
help
that's
them
what they
along.
need. They need that time away where they can think about it, clear their head, and start remembering who they were originally before all this drama started.
Respect. You
Oh
come
my
into
gosh.
our home, and that is what we're going to give you.
Yeah.
We are going to give you that respect because you deserve every ounce of respect. Your
Yeah.
children that are coming with you deserve every ounce of respect. And we are never going to say you're wrong. We are going to make any of these decisions for you. No, we will help you whichever avenue.
See,
you
and
want
I
to
think that's
choose.
amazing too, because that allows them to have their own self-esteem,
Absolutely.
you know, their self-respect, all of that. And it
Absolutely.
allows them to continue to make decisions, choices, so that they can
You
start
are empowering
practicing.
them.
Yeah.
This is the empowerment that you're giving that woman. You know, the old saying, when you educate a man, you educate a man. When you educate a woman, you educate the entire household, an entire family unit.
Right. That's
So
true.
if a woman is healthy mentally, physically, and she's educated about what she wants, you know, the house is going to be fine.
Right.
Whereas a man doesn't usually do that. You know, a man's like, okay, fine, you know, you've educated me, I'm going to go off and do my own thing.
Go fishing.
Not to say that, you know, that's what most men do, but you know, again, it's an old saying. If a woman is in a good place in her life,
Right.
her children will be in a good place. Her family will be in a good place.
I think that's awesome. Talk about the turkey drive that you're doing.
Oh my goodness.
And what that's all about. Because, you know, here we are, we're talking about Suzy's Place helping women, you know, who are in domestic situations. But then now yet, Suzy's Place is actually going to be giving out turkeys. Talk about it.
Absolutely.
To the needy families.
You know,
and why you're doing it.
The why is very important because it's, again, one of our outreach awareness building projects. We opened up Suzy's Place in July of this year. And in the entire month of July, we were feeding the homeless every day during the month of Ramadan,
Mm-hmm.
which is the holy month in the Islamic calendar where all the Muslims fast.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, okay, you know, that would be a great way to talk about Suzy's Place. A lot of people hadn't heard about what Suzy's Place was, but it was a good way for us to give back to our community. So we said, okay, we'll host a daily feeding, a daily fast in the evening, serve dinner to not just the Muslim community, but let's just open it up to whoever we want to.
Wow.
Whoever wants to come. I kid you not, Rita. Every day we had roughly between 70 to 90 people that came. And we had people from all backgrounds. We had Mexicans that were coming. We had South Asians that were coming. We had African American that were coming. Anybody who wanted a hot, warm meal was fed. There was a Mexican lady who came with her 4 children. And she's like, this is the only hot meal, a full, complete, nutritious meal my kids get in a day.
Isn't that sad?
So,
I cannot believe like all this stuff is still happening.
So when we did this, we were like, okay, this is great. There were a lot of women that also came. They weren't necessarily from our shelter. They were just from all over Rogers Park. And it was by word of mouth. They're like, okay, I heard about it. Oh, you guys have a serving meal today? Yes. Okay. Oh, can I bring a friend? Can I bring a family? Of course you can. Can I bring my friend? She doesn't have, she can't provide food for her kids. Can I bring her? Of course you can.
My gosh.
So it's all word of mouth. And again, going back to the Thanksgiving, the turkey drive.
Yeah.
We're going to be serving. I know, let's not use the word serving. I don't like that word. I'm going to take that word back. Yes, I'm going to take that word back. I don't know. We wanted.
How about you're giving back?
Yes, give. So we wanted to give to the families that couldn't afford a nice turkey meal for Thanksgiving. So we decided to raise money to be able to buy roughly 2,000 turkeys to distribute on the south side of Chicago and the west side of Chicago. All right. So we are going to go, in fact, tomorrow to distribute roughly, I would say about 800 turkeys in Dalton. That's the area. And on Tuesday, we're going to go to another neighborhood. I don't know exact location, but when I find that out, I'm going to post it on Facebook and let you guys know. But again, it's a way of giving back. We have been blessed with so much that if we give back just a little, and if you think about it, we said that a turkey is going to be $20, all right? Anybody can afford a $20 turkey to give to somebody that doesn't have the means to buy one.
So when you are on JustRitaRealTalk.com, it's either on the home page or the Just Rita Real Talk radio page where you can click on donate and you can donate $20 and they will be able to get that money for the turkeys so that you can also participate with that, which I think is amazing.
Absolutely. And, we thought that the 2,000 turkey mark was a little too much for us, but we've been able to collect enough money for 1,200 right now.
Oh my gosh.
So I am just so happy and awesome. Blessed and so thankful to everyone that's out there. We have received checks, not only from Illinois, but from people in Michigan, from people in New York, New Jersey, Iowa.
Wow.
We have received checks from Minnesota, from Wisconsin. Yes. So, so again, it's this word of mouth. Yes, we are a domestic violence shelter, but how do people get to know about us?
You have to talk about it.
You have to talk about it.
For
you
sure.
You have to let people know. So this is a way that we give back to the community. It's our outreach program. It's a way for us to build awareness about what we do, what our programs are. And I think people, again, want to help. When you think about it, 1,000 turkeys, how's that going to happen?
Oh my gosh,
2,000 turkeys, that's just ridiculous.
I know, right?
You think, okay, maybe 20 turkeys, fine, I can do, but if everybody says that, I can give.
Yeah.
I can give maybe
I gave a
4
turkey.
turkeys, 5 turkeys.
Oh my gosh, turkey. Absolutely. I mean, yeah.
She did.
Yes, I did.
We met the first
here's
time. It was
$20.
just the first time when we met, right?
Yeah.
So I think people are very generous. People
are what?
Very
especially when it's this type of a subject, for sure. And it's already 10 to 8.
Where does the time go?
I know, it disappears. It disappears.
Oh, and then I have to say one more thing.
Sure.
I have to just plug it in. All right. We've got our winter gala coming up.
I was just going to
Thank
say
you.
that.
Yes. So we've got our winter gala.
Oh my gosh. So yes, which is December 2nd. So
Yes.
go ahead and talk to us
So
about
again,
that and how to participate. Because you can
participate.
also, the information too is on Blog Talk Radio as well as on the blog on Just Rita
Right.
Real Talk.
And otherwise, just go on our website.
Yes.
Suzy'sPlace.org.
Which you can click in all different
Yes.
areas. The website, on my website, also on the Blog Talk Radio. There's no way you'll see big pictures of Suzy's Place. All you have to do is click right on it. It'll take you right to it.
Yeah, and we've got fun entertainment. We've got the Jessie White tumblers.
So tell
They're
us,
gonna be
why are
coming.
you doing the fundraiser?
Well, the thing is that
You're a
without-
non-for-profit,
We're
for
a
one.
non-for-profit, absolutely. We're a non-for-profit, and we need your money to help these women. We need to run our shelter. We need the money for our
Yeah.
programs. We need the money for our transportation. We need to shuttle these women from A to B, whether it be to the lawyer's office, or whether it be to the doctor's office,
Right.
or whether it be to work. So there are a lot of expenses here. And yes, we are new. And
Yes.
right now we're just working on private funds.
So that's the thing that we want to make sure is that because they're so new, you opened when?
In July.
So July of
Of this year.
2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
July
So-
of this year.
We want to make sure that this place stays open so that women can get the help that they need,
Absolutely.
get empowered, get the rehabilitation, so that they can stand on their own and say, I'm
Right.
not going to take it anymore.
We are we're very practical. We've got 15 beds. All right. And we don't want to be running at full capacity. I don't want to fill up all of my 15 beds right now if I can't afford to take care of all 15
Right.
of those women.
Because how
So
much
help-
does it cost for one
So
person?
for one person to be in our shelter for 1 month, it's $1,500
So $1,500 to help one woman get out
for
of
an
domestic
entire month.
from domestic
everything.
violence,
For-
and it's 3 months that they get to stay.
Yeah.
So really, you're talking $4,500.
Yeah.
So for one woman for 3 months, it's $4,500, and so far there's 5 beds being taken up
Yeah.
right now.
And again, like I said,
that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money for us. So we need all the help. Yes, we are going to be applying for grants. Yes, we have applied for grants, but we need your help right now. This first initial year when we're starting
Right.
and we're setting ourselves up, we've got an amazing group of people. My board, my advisory board. We've got, we've got Jessie White, Secretary of State, has been a
That's amazing.
huge help. We've got Alderman Carrie Austin, huge
Which
help.
they're going to be at the gala.
Yes, and we've got Congressman Raja Krishnamurthy, who came to our so we've got Governor Rauner's office, huge support. They had us come in, they had me do the presentation.
Mhm.
So we do have we do have the visibility right now, but we need the funds. We don't have the funds.
So now this is
This
when?
is a fundraising gala. It's
Right.
our winter gala. It's our first winter gala. And it's going to be on the 2nd of December, which is a Saturday, at Pearl Banquets and Conference Center. We're hoping, and I hope that all of
And
you
that's in
guys are listening.
Roselle,
It's
correct?
in Roselle. It's in Roselle. So, we'd love for you guys to come and join us. The ticket's only $75. It's only $75. And we've got phenomenal speakers. We've got a judge who presides over domestic violence cases in Kane County. Her name is Judge Divya Sarang. She's going to be there.
Mhm.
And we've got a psychiatrist by the name of Dr. Shamu Swaminathan. He's going to be speaking about the health side
Right.
of domestic violence, and she'll be talking about the legal side of domestic violence.
My gosh, that's amazing.
So, so it's like, we'll bring it to full circle.
Right.
And, we've got the entertainment, we've got a live auction, we've got a silent auction.
Yeah, which I will definitely give you something for the silent auction.
Thank
I will
you.
definitely
I
do
can't
that.
wait.
I will
Maybe
put something in
I'll
the
probably bid on that. I'll probably
It'll be
bid on
worth
that.
it too, let me
Oh,
tell
my
you.
goodness.
So yeah, but
But
for
so,
sure.
that's what it is. We need your help. I mean, I'm not going to say that that we don't. We need every $20 that you're going to give towards our turkey cause, every $20 that goes towards helping one woman.
Right.
We had a shoe drive. We had a clothing drive.
Which today I cleaned my closets and my shoe closet. So I
Yes.
got 2 big bags of shoes and some dresses and some jackets.
We
Coats,
have
actually.
we have a toy drive that's on our website for Christmas for these kids that are at our, that we can help out.
Yeah.
The
There's
women
just
that
so
come,
much
sorry,
need.
one other thing, the women that come to our shelter, like I said, it just happened that all of them are educated. All of them left their clothes at home. They didn't come with,
their
bag,
bags
stuff,
of
right?
stuff.
So they need office clothes, women's office attire, their office clothes, whether it be slacks or, skirts and formal work shoes for women.
Yeah.
So that is what we were looking. So we were looking for all sizes because these women don't bring these things.
They just get out.
They just get out. They just get out.
You know what? And power to them who just finally decide to leave and get
Absolutely.
out.
And we will
I think that's
continue to help
amazing.
with their power. We will
Wow.
help continue to build their empowerment.
Holy
That's
cow.
our job. That's what I believe, and that's what my team believes in, and I think all the volunteers that we have.
Now, who is on your board exactly? Let's recognize everybody who participates. Your partner.
Absolutely. So Shahida Khan,
Uh-huh.
she is the president of Suzy's Place. She's also on our board of directors. Then we've got Robyn Dessaure. Robyn has worked with law enforcement. She has worked with the State Department. She is an amazing individual. And then we've got Naz Shah. Again, another phenomenal woman.
Right.
I am the executive director of Suzy's Place. And again, think about this. We are all volunteers.
Right.
We're all in this wanting to make Chicago a safer, a better place for the women and children that come to us. And my volunteer team, I mean, there's so many names. I just, I just don't know what to.
I can't
what
even.
to say.
I mean, it's amazing, and I saw because I've been through your website a few times now, and you can go to the website, and there's all different ways that you can participate.
We need your volunteer time too.
For sure.
We need everything that you can do for us.
Oh my gosh,
Everything
for
that
sure.
you can do for us. Oh my goodness, I'm looking at the time. Where
I
has the
know.
time gone?
It's like, holy cow. So, okay.
Did we miss anything?
I don't
just
think
thinking.
so. Is there anything else that you want to talk about? We've got like a
No,
minute
I'm just-
and 15
Well, I just want to
minutes.
thank you, Rita. I want to
Oh
thank.
my gosh.
I
you
want
are
to
so
thank
welcome.
Naz. I want to thank Naz for introducing.
Oh
me
my
to you,
gosh, for
and I want to thank
sure.
you for inviting me on this show
Oh,
for
absolutely.
this amazing experience. And again, I'm such a spiritual person myself, and I believe in all your crystal readings and all your energy. And
Yes.
so I hope you got my energy.
Oh my
from
God, for
this,
sure.
because
This room
I
was like
definitely-
filled with energy. Absolutely.
So thank
and
you
I
for having me.
completely
And I want you to come
appreciate-
to our event.
I am.
I want
I
you
will
to
come.
come to our event.
I will come to your event for sure.
And everybody, please, if you can donate to the Turkey Drive, please do. If you can donate in any other way, let us know on our website, and we would love for you to join Suzy's Place and help out.
Oh my gosh, Arshia, thank you so much for
thank
being
you.
here and
Thank
talking
you.
about Suzy's Place. We have learned so much, and I hope that everybody out there, I'm going to be putting this out on Facebook, YouTube, share it everywhere. I'll
Thank
give you
you.
all that information as well,
Thank you.
so that we can put this whole thing out there.
Awesome.
We talked about a lot of great stuff today.
I think we did. And again, the last few seconds that we have, just be good human beings.
Yes.
Be kind-hearted. Be loving towards each other. This is the holiday
10
season.
seconds.
Love each other. Embrace each other. Because
Oh my
everybody
gosh.
has something good about them.
Absolutely.
Everybody.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, you guys,
you.
we love you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night. Bye.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio.
All right, bye guys.
Bye. Thank you.